extra. 2-player pool, darts, bowling, golf, battle for survival, tag tournament, costume change for Kiryu and Rikia. Can only be used in premium adventure. What's premium adventure again? Load clear data. What does this do? Yeah, did that new water filter ever get installed? You're right. We never did anything with that. Alright, well there's Bob. Hi, Bob.
Yeah, take some extra mode items. What does that mean exactly? Probably better if you don't ask.
Nice. Nice. Great. Can't carry anymore. Better send something. Send, Send this. Possible hammer. Fearless binding. Oh my god. Let's just send everything.
Don't go lose on this now. I can't give you more than one. Rules and restrictions. You see, my hands are a little tight here. Come on, just spit it out already. You must be... What's that? Couldn't hear you. Speak up if you got something to say. No? You don't? Okay then, come back some other time. Get the fuck out of here.
Give me. Collapsible hammer, sure. Why not? Fearless binding. This binding is for those who understand what it means to be a family man. It's 777. I can only replace this. It's not as good, to be honest. It's not as good as that. If I'm being perfectly honest. I'm gonna have to put some of this crap away. So yeah, that was the end of the game. If possible, I would like to do the investigation. So we're gonna do that. Hopefully I can do that from here. Sub-stories. We also never finished the Reaper stuff, which I would like to also do. You know what? Let's go do the Reaper stuff right now. Let me put some stuff away, though. I don't need all this crap in my inventory. And then we'll go to the Reaper area, the HLA. Because we still have an hour and a half, and I would be nice to finish these side stories. You can save the game. Use the item box. You know, just get rid of this. I'm never going to use that. Let me get rid of a couple of these. Get rid of some of these. It's fine. Alright. And then examine, save. We'll make a new save. And now let's go do the Reaper thing first, and then we'll end out with the investigation, if I can. Oh my god. I didn't give you a look, you stupid asshole. Get out of here. He's not going down, which is actually good for me. It means I can just hit him more. Trying to get him to hit me so I can parry him, but they never do. Only the bosses really do that. Alright. Oh yeah, I have like 1,000,000 XP. I should probably buy some stuff with my XPs. Let's do that right now. Oops, no, not my email. Upgrades. Probably that. More health, too. Why not? Only when my health is flashing, which is not that great. I do get an extra heat attack, though. Ooh. More damage when I'm hitting the guy with another guy. Yes, please. And then that's it. I just get more health at the next level of that. Probably gonna do that one. This one, it just seems weird because, like, it's a cancel, which is useful, but I can't do it when I have any heat, which is weird because, like, don't you generally just want to have heat all the time? We're getting this because it gives me more heat actions to do. Okay. Alright, what's going on with the Reapers here? Good work, Kiryu-san. What would you like to do now? Your request. Shinzaki the Grim Reaper's Blade. Right, this is the guy, right? This is the guy, the only guy that knows the leader, right? Thank you, Kiryu-san. We'll do everything in our power to assist you. Good luck. So we have this guy, and then we're gonna have one more guy after him. Ooh, he's not on the map. That's unfortunate. I mean, he's gonna be this way somewhere. Is he gonna come up to me? I don't really know where I'm going right now. That's right. Oh, there we got more fortune teller lady. Yeah, this is the tuna. Sure, I'll look at that in a minute, but what's it's ramen. We still got the ramen thing going on? Maybe I need to go to that place. Locker 44, I still don't have Locker 44. Oh, I need to go to Stardust again? Okay. Where's the Reaper stuff? Oh, it's the Hitman stuff. Of course it is. No sightings reported is what it says. Well, I'm heading up to the Champion District. I guess I'll take a look there. Might as well. Oh. Listen, I don't need your life story. Just attack me so I can punch you back and let's get it over with. Get up! For God's sake! Wasting my time. I just beat Yoshida. We'll never finish Final Fantasy XIV now. I've changed the past. Remember, this is 2009. Let's go to Shellac. We're also still looking for the guy, right? Isn't there a guy who they said goes drinking? That's for the investigation. Hey guys.
What?
Told you, give me back the cash. All you got left of value in that house of yours is that fancy Buddhist altar. So you better be saying your prayers we don't take that too. Why you, snot-nosed punk? Huh, if I'm a snot-nosed punk, then what does that make you? Borrowing money from one. Stuffy old geezer, that's what.
Watch.
What?
Oh, he did. He did take him out.
This ain't the last you heard from me. You better cough up all the money next time you'll be coughing up blood.
Maybe I should have intervened. I thought maybe. I'm telling you what, he didn't look that old.
Dirty rascal. Hey, what are you looking at? Supposed to be looking for Jinsei. So you wouldn't happen to have had a place up on Supon Street once upon a time? Yep, sure did. Why'd you ask? Somebody's been looking for you. Probably some debt collector wanting to shake me down. Tell him to leave me alone. On the bar for what it's worth. So I should go tell the old man.
Maybe I should have intervened. You know what? Next time, I'll intervene. There's another bar here. It's here. Earth Angel. Atenchi. With, Mama-san. But that guy doesn't seem to be here either. I think he's at, name escapes me now. The other bar. The like, English bar. Over here. I'll be honest, I might end up looking up to see where the last, well, the second to last Reaper guy is. Just to kind of move things along.
Oh.
But we'll go to this, other place up here and talk to the old man. Come on. Oh my god, just... Stop wasting my time! You, Cosby Sweater. Put the golf club down. Stop giving me crap to fill up my inventory. Why can't I remember the name of this bar? See it right now. It's right here. Bantam! Bantam. Okay. Okay. That's where we found him. We found him. Let's go take care of this, though.
Oh.
Let's go take care of this. The old man in front of Millennium Tower. Right? This guy.
Say, I found Jinsei for you. Still alive and well in the Champion District. Is that a fact? Would you mind taking me there if it's not too much trouble? Finally, I can lay this whole burden to rest.
Let's ask him about the situation.
Well, you can tell me what's going on before I make my decision.
You're right. There's more to this story than I've let on. It was after the war ended. We returned to the scorched wasteland of Tokyo and set up shop in Kamurocho's bustling black market. We bought up crappy rice from the sticks and started selling gruel. With barely enough food to go around as it was, we ended up making a fair bit of money. I bought, he sold. We combined our efforts, and it eventually paid off. But I betrayed him in the end. I ran off with all our savings, the money we'd earned together. I was tired of doing things the hard way, so I joined forces with the other dealers and bought a truck with the money I'd stolen. I could carry a lot in that old truck of mine. Veggies, meat, even people. While I was working away, my company grew and grew until suddenly it was a huge corporation. But I was always afraid. My company, my truck, my success. It all came down to the money I took from my partner. I don't expect him to forgive me. Maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better, but all I want to do is tell him that I'm sorry.
So this is your way of burying the hatchet, huh?
Please take me there. Take me to Jinsei so I can finally come clean.
Okay, it's probably that guy, though. Alright, let's run full speed. Oh, we just went there.
So this is it, eh? This is his place. Takami! It's me, Zaizen! Shintaro Zaizen!
Zaizen! Oh, it's this guy. It's the same guy. You know what? I gave them both kind of breathy old man voices, but you know what? That's just going to be the way it's going to be. I got his eyes.
Zaizen, is it really you? After all these years? Forgive me, Takami. I have to apologize for what I've done. What are you talking about? Back when we were working on the black market, I stole the money we'd earned. Worse, I betrayed my friend. I know this won't make up for anything I've done, but I've set aside 10 million for you, and I want you to accept it.
Yeah? Wait just a second. I can't take that kind of money from you.
Takami, be reasonable now.
Oh, that we'll gladly accept it on your behalf. Right, Tagami-san? This is perfect. You owe us 8 million as it is, and once you take on various fees, well, we'll call it square at a cool 10 mil.
Takami, you're in debt?
You stay out of this. Enough bullshit. Pay up now or else.
No, this time I'll do it.
You're out of place, friend. Can you see these men are trying to have a conversation? Who the fuck do you think you are, sticking your nose in where it don't belong? Alright, let's go.
Like I had another one. I missed though. I didn't realize I had a third one. I know I got that. I just bought that skill. I didn't realize that's what it meant though.
What the hell, man?
You're done for now. Just wait until these two finish talking things through.
Takami, take this money, please. I can't keep going on like this.
Yeah? My current debts have nothing to do with you. This is all from my wife. It's cancer. She was in the hospital for surgery. All her treatments cost us a near fortune. We've had to work so hard for so long. All I've ever wanted was for us to spend our last years together in peace. Is that so much to ask?
But, Takami...
In fact, your sticky fingers led me to my wife. I lost my money and had to sell the shop, as you well know. Eventually, I wound up living and working in a sushi joint out here in Kamurocho. That's where I met her. I did hate you once upon a time when I was younger. But why hold on to old grudges? I'm content with the way things turned out.
That might be all well and good for you, but not for me. Now I insist that you take this money. Hey, collector, here. This is yours, all of it. Take it and never show your face around here again.
Yes, sir. You got it. Oh, thanks a million. They'll make that 10 million. Run away.
Huh? Zaizen, why on earth did you...
Stop. I didn't give that money to you. I gave it to your wife. Out of pity for having to put up with a royal pain in the keister like you.
Yeah? That's still way too much money.
Oh, yeah.
Then what say my drinks are on the house from now on?
Well, if that's what you want, then those drinks better be damn strong. Now, go introduce yourself to my wife.
That sounds like a fun idea. I can't thank you enough for all you've done. I would never have been able to talk with my old friend without your help.
All I did was bring you here. Nothing more.
Live as long as I have and you can tell. You're a man of no ordinary caliber. Won't you tell me your name?
Kiryu. Cosmo Kiryu.
Kiryu-san. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Kiryu-san. I'll never forget you.
I never forgive you.
I'll never forget you, not as long as I live. Who are you again? Please accept this as a mere token of my gratitude, if you'll excuse me.
Nice. cool 100k. Alright. Let's, you know what? I'll do it. I'll look it up. I kind of just want to get it over with, and I don't want to, like, leave it. You know what I mean? The Reapers. Where is Shinzaki? Oh, right. There it is. Hmm. Alright, there's a couple of things to do. And, we're gonna do them. I have about an hour. I think I can get all this done in an hour. If this next thing I'm gonna do is gonna take too long, then we'll skip it and we'll just go do the Reaper thing. But it looks like this might actually help with the Reaper thing. Because reasons. Oh! Oh god, go away. You didn't miss nothing. I just looked it up. I looked up where the Reaper guy is, and, we're gonna do it in a minute. Get up. Get up so I can hit you. God, I don't need more shoes. Please. Where is... They said that, Mac was gonna be here, and that's who we're looking for. If we can't find him, we'll just friggin' do it. There he is.
Oh!
What's a crack-a-lackin', Kiryu-san?
Not much, Mac. You ever get that perfect shot you were looking for?
Can't say I did. I've been scouring every last corner of this town, but all I've come up with is a big fat fistfuls of nothing.
Sorry to hear that. Guess you can't expect opportunity to just fall into your lap, though. Let me know if I can help.
Appreciate that to heaven and high above, Kiryu-san.
Hey, by the way, you mentioned some place you wanted to take me last time. Think you can elaborate?
Oh!
Oh, snap, Kiryu-san. That old thing just up and slipped my mind. You bet I'll elaborate. It's the hippest, swankiest, rough and tumblest joint this side of the Sea of Japan. Yours truly just so happens to have a buddy bringing home the bacon over there.
You're saying he works there, right?
Yes!
Thanks, Skippy. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you what it's called. Purgatory. Kinda scary sounding, huh?
Did you say purgatory?
Yes!
Yeah! Look, I know the name kind of gives you the old heebie-jeebies, but don't doubt good old Mac. I haven't breathed a sweeter sip of air than when I first stepped foot in that place. Anyway, I get the feeling my perfect shot's just around the corner. By around the corner, I of course mean through some weird door in a bathroom stall. Well, Kiryu-san, gotta run. I'll tell my purgatory pal you're coming, so stop by if you can muster up the courage. Bye.
Wait, Mac, he's... something. Guess I could swing by purgatory when I have the time.
Alright, that's good. But that's not really what I was expecting. Hold on. Ah. Right. Okay. So, you'll get exactly what I'm talking about soon enough. Oh yeah, you know what? Hey! Oh yeah, I can't just sell stuff here, can I? I was hoping I could just sell stuff. Bloody cloth. Jesus Christ. No, I don't want...
Welcome, sir, to X-Tiger, the House of Extras.
House of Extras, what's that?
A location wherein someone from your world may exist in this one.
What?
I can offer you special game modes you'll only find here. They are as follows.
Oh, okay. No, I don't want any of these. Okay. Is that him? I think it's him. Hey.
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san, just the guy I wanted to see. And, conveniently, one of the only dudes who even knows about this place.
Yeah, here I am.
Okay.
Well, without further ado, it's time you get acquainted with that friend I was telling you about. Come on out here, Okuda-san.
Hey, Mac. Is the guy? Hold on a second. You're one of Majima's men, aren't you? Oh, Kiryu-san. Mac said his new pal was a tough cookie, but I would never have guessed it'd be you. Anyway, the name's Okuda. I supervise the construction around here. Though, as you can see, there hasn't been much of that going on of late.
Oh.
Hold up, you two know each other?
Mac. This guy, he's the... stop right there. Of course, sir.
Oh.
Man, I just knew you two'd get along like peas in a pod. Heck, you're practically wearing the same threads, too.
I was the optimist. So what are we doing here? The whole place looks kind of... empty.
It's the empty lot. It's the empty lot 2.0. Maybe for now. Bring it out, Okuda-san.
Aye, aye, Mac. Training Formation A. Move out. Autobots. Roll out.
Yes, sir. So, Kiryu-san, is it everything you ever hoped and dreamed?
I don't know what to say. It's incredible. Alpha Mac and his perfect shot. My boys have been working their routines trying to get the setup just right. I had no idea you'd be lending a hand with this too, Kiryu-san.
It hit me like a flash of lightning to the skull when I saw the way you run, Kiryu-san. It was like... I don't know why, but it felt like you were gonna be my one-way ticket to that perfect shot I've been after. So, you mind running some more? You know, get the camera juices flowing?
I guess it couldn't hurt. At this town, you never know when you might need to chase someone down. I'm just gonna be running by myself, though.
There's the 10 billion yen question. The thick and thin of it is, Kiryu-san, I'm gonna be running away, and I want you to catch me.
You sure? I'm pretty fast, you know.
Pfft, no problem at all. I used to live out among a herd of gazelle on the African plains. My being here is proof enough that I outran every lion I ever came across.
That's an interesting way to train. Anyway, sure, I'll help you get this perfect shot.
You will? Thank you. Oh, thank you, Kiryu-san. Just give me a holler when you want to run. You beat me, I'll teach you some of the most esoteric secrets I learned in my rural travels.
Can't think of a better reward. Looking forward to it, Mac.
So, according to this, encounter all the masters. I've done it. Path of the Warrior, encounter all the masters. This, supposedly will help me run better. Training A. I don't know what we're doing. We're running, but, that was fast. Big honkin' present if I can smash the record. Okay, let's see. You just gotta catch him, right? Too far away. Nah. I don't know if I'm gonna smash the record. Oh, really? That's still too far away? Man, I really wish that the camera was, like, a little bit better in this. Because it's really hard to tell. Especially because Kiryu is, like, such a weird size. He's, like, really big. Oh, we're definitely not smashing the record, that's for goddamn sure. Damn. Like, it's really difficult for me to tell if I'm close to him or not, if I'm, like, close enough. Alright, got him. Do I get anything for not hitting the time? One last technique, got the special from an Irish Wiccan in the Emerald Fields. Or was it that hippie in California? You could smell that piece mobile coming a mile away, let me tell you. Anyway, breathe in extra deep. Keep that air on lockdown, up in your lungs. Channel your inner hippie, you know? That's all you gotta do. Chase gauge has been increased. Alright. We can do it again. We can do training B. This one I have to avoid him, I think. I guess maybe I would just get something extra if I had gotten... God. Oh god. Oh god. Man, he got a burst of speed. I need to find things to jump over, but like Jesus Christ. Get off me. Part of the problem is I don't know where the hell I'm going. I got him though. Alright, I got him. Signature Mac Tackle. Some people try to combine the two, call it the Mackle. But I don't talk to those people anymore. Anyway, this will boost the oomph that you can put in your tackle. You'll be dragging guys down like you were born to do it. Tackle power increased. Collapsible another collapsible hammer. Great, just what I want. Alright, another one. Training C. Let's do it. Bam. 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 Nope. Nope. Oh, come on. Don't know if that actually helped doing that. I mean, breath isn't really being an issue right now. It's time. Time being the fire in which we burn. You really burn my rubber out there. Here's another breathing technique. I think I learned this one from a guru out in the forests of India. Or was it that witch doctor in Tanzania? It doesn't matter. Anyway, all you gotta do is breathe even deeper than last time. Fill those lungs till it feels like they're gonna pop. Then you're golden. More chase gauge. Is that it? Or is there a 4? Ultimate training. The ultimate training. I think there is only 4. Okay. He has a present for me, but I'm not gonna get that. I'll be lucky just to be successful. Like, at all. God, he's not losing any... Son of a bitch. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Oh, come on! I was like half an inch away from him. Alright, well, I got him anyway. I would have got a better time. It's fine. Fancy breathing technique. I think I learned it from the monks in Tibet, or maybe it was the shamans in the Amazon. Anyway, all you gotta do is breathe in real deep. Imagine you're a fleshy balloon full of nothing but clean mountain air. And you're done. And that's it, I think. Yep, that's it. So we are fully upgraded in terms of the chase. I didn't get any of his like special, you know, extras, but you know what? It's fine. I don't need them. I'm here for story. Alright, let's go do this Reaper stuff. I think that I know where to go. It makes sense where I go. In fact, if I wasn't in a bit of a time crunch, because again, we only have about an hour left, if I wasn't in a bit of a time crunch, I would have maybe just wandered around and thought about it, and I probably would have figured it out. But, it's fine. Get out of here, bike. I don't need you. Alright. I kind of wish I could just run anywhere. Oh, wrong way. Also, yes, I do see that question mark over there. We'll get to it. Maybe. Maybe we'll get to it. We'll see. For now, I want to do the Reaper thing, because the Reaper thing is the main thing that I want to finish up, and then after that, I'll do the investigation. And then we'll see if we have time for other things. If not, I mean, I think that this is, you know, we're done with Yakuza 3. You know, next week we'll play something else. I don't know what yet. But you know, I think this is it. Even if I don't get everything done that I want to get done, I think that we're good. Thanks. So get up. Don't give me an item. Don't give me an item. All right, let's put some of these items away. Where we're going is right here. So it's fine, but I am going to put some of these items away and save the game. Don't need. This one. Save too. Why not? Okay, wait till the end. Because if you'll remember, this is the guy that they were like, hey, maybe he knows some stuff about the Reapers, and he never freaking did. Oh, for crying out loud. Now that you caused all this havoc, I'm gonna have to do something about it.
What do you mean?
You're looking for the Reapers, right?
Hmm?
I'm in the information business these days. I got bored of fighting. If you sit here long enough, you'll know all the things that are going on in Kamurocho. It's a perfect observation point. But thanks to you, I can't afford to be singing here anymore. That was my last street performance. Time to turn back into the hitman Shinzaki. Oh my god, he was him all the time!
So you were Shinzaki all along.
I actually didn't read that. All I read was go talk to the music guy. That's all I read. And also you might have to chase him. So go maybe get better chasing at Mac. I know you're here to catch me, but you don't stand a chance. I'm the boss's trump card. When he sends me out, it means he's royally pissed off. He'll kill you soon enough. Until then, enjoy your life while you can.
Running away.
Naturally. Now that we're seriously short on men, thanks to you, I've got a ton of work to do.
I'm not letting you get away.
Try and catch me. Do you think you can keep up, that is? Oh, I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure that I can keep up. Oh, yeah. Kablam. Kablam. Just barely, though. Nope. Too far. Oops. Ah, shit. It's fine. There's no... Oh, God. Ah! No! Get out of the way! It's fine. Nope. I'm trying to look at the meter on the bottom and see if it corresponds to like when I can tackle him. That does not seem to. Shit. Nope. We're not gonna lose this, I don't think, unless I'm really bad in the next few seconds, but still. Oh. I might not be able to win without Max training. Very impressive, Kazuma Kiryu. Now I can see why our men were no match for you. I was going to do this later, but there's been a change in plans. I'm finishing you off right now.
Pretty sure of yourself, aren't you?
It's not that I can't lose, or that I don't want to lose. It's simply that I don't lose. It's just a fact. Now let me show you what a real hitman can do. Takes off his wig. He's Agent 47. After Kiryu already got stabbed a bunch of times. Alright. That's what I really need to do, is just avoid him. I'm trying, if he was even stun-lock me. If only he didn't stun-lock me. If only the camera would friggin' stay centered on him would be nice. Come on. Just gonna do that all night, or what? Jesus. Attack me already. Listen, bud, I don't got all night. Attack me or not. Jesus Christ. I thought I could interrupt him. Come on! Attack me! So why can't I attack him on the ground? Maybe it's like not letting me do that. Damn, I can't like... I'm trying to get him to attack me, and then I can dodge, but like, I'm so slow. There we go. Finally. Okay, thank you. I don't get any like ground pounds like that. The problem with the ground attacks is that it has to be a heat action. If you have heat, it'll be a heat action. But like sometimes I don't want to use heat action for that. I just want to hit him once or twice. You know what I mean? I wish there was like an option for it. Right. Alright, fine. At least I have some heat to potentially use against him now. Damn, I like I'm not fast enough to bait him and then also dodge. Like I'm just not fast enough for it. I dodge! Come on, game! Let me dodge! There we go. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to, this'll work. Can you dodge, for God's sake? I'm not doing a lot of damage, though, is the problem. I'm not actually doing a huge amount of damage. I'm trying to get something that will allow me to block his shit. There we go. Finally.
Looks like that fact you were talking about just became fiction.
Already gloating, huh? You have no idea what you're dealing with. It'd be my pleasure to introduce you to my boss. He really hates your guts, so I'm sure he'd love to meet you.
Who is this boss of yours?
You'll find out when you meet him. When he's ready, we'll send a letter or something to the HLA. Until then, why don't you relax and watch the Kamurocho night sky while you wait?
Hold it.
Gone. It's gone already.
Shit, I lost him.
Is that the first time he's ever said shit in a game? Is that true? I said damn and like hell. I don't remember him saying shit.
Sorry, Shinzaki got away.
You got any leads?
Sounds like their boss is gonna meet with me.
Finally. The man behind the Reapers. Alright, please come back to headquarters so we can discuss what to do next.
Right. Right.
Thank you for your hard work. Sorry to let him get away.
He said he contacted us, but do you think we'll go through with it?
You're an obstacle in the Reaper's path. I'm sure he'll be getting in touch one way or another.
I guess so.
Here's your reward.
No, I can't accept this. Not when I couldn't catch him.
Take it, Kiryu-san. It wouldn't be right if we didn't at least cover expenses. We want to make sure you're prepared for the next battle anyway. The ringleader is not to be underestimated. Please be sure you're fully prepared. Please make sure you have a lot of health items, because he'll probably be really annoying. I could probably talk to him right now to finish it, but let's go pick up some health items. Wrong way again. Just the ones that I have in the in storage. It's fine. And then we'll come back and see. Okay. We'll just do these. That's fine. These are fine. Like, you know, these are well enough. Let's save too. Alright. I am willing to bet that if we just go back and talk to him again, he'd be like, hey, we just got a letter. He wants you to meet at so-and-so area. We have to go find him.
Okay.
Kiryu-san, Shinzaki contacted us, see? Told you.
You did. What do you have to say?
Well... Hello? Ibuki speaking.
HLA, this is Shinzaki. I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. Tell Cosmo Kiryu to come to the roof of the Millennium Tower.
Of course it's the roof. Again.
Alone. He can meet the boss there.
Beep, 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 beep. Did cell phones even make that number? Make that sound? Hello? Hello?
Wants me to go alone? Fine.
Kiryu-san, it's obviously a trap. If you go alone, you'll play right into their hands.
But if I lose out on this opportunity, it'll be hard to track them again.
I know, but...
I've beaten the odds on my own before. Don't worry.
I understand.
You sure you want to go ahead with this?
Yeah, I'm sure. Let's end this thing once and for all. The Reaper boss, 300k. Unknown, no sightings. Accept.
Just talk to one of my men. Alright, I will talk to one of your men. I'll talk to, talk to one of these guys. Hey look, this guy is here. Well, if it isn't Yudo! So they cut on to you, huh?
Shut up. Stay away from me. I don't want any of your stupid to rub off on me.
The hell do you say to me? You think that's funny? I'm a professional killer, you know. Oh, wait. I'm a part-time killer. What do you think of that? You scared yet?
No.
You still working as a hitman? That's freaking hilarious.
There's nothing hilarious about it.
Is this some kind of ongoing, developing story that I've been missing out on between those two? Alright, well... Yes, I want to go. I'm ready to go. We already fought a Reaper up here. And Fitty Men. This is where we fought Fitty Men. A Reaper and his Fitty Men. Well, a Reaper and his 49 men, because he was one of the Fitty Men.
There you are.
You gonna let me see this boss of yours or what?
Patience, my friend, patience. You know, as long as I've been a hitman, I've held my place at the top. My skills come naturally to me. Killing is effortless. I've killed many people here. I've killed many people. Getting paid for every kill. Honestly, I couldn't stop smiling. But then one day, I felt all empty inside. I'd always been proud of my strength, but I realized that it had just been used. I got upset at all the rich people in Yakuza had used me. That's why I joined the Reapers. You might say it's a petty reason, but hey.
So you were one of those Yakuza guys who got kicked out of his family.
That's right. But I chose to join up with our boss because of something he said to me. You must seek revenge. If you don't reap their souls yourself, you can never regain what you lost.
That's why you call yourselves the Reapers, then.
After all, a hitman can't support himself unless somebody hires him. Once I couldn't bear being used anymore, I lost my only means of making a living. I had no home, no pride, no friends. It all slipped out of my hands and disappeared. I've been fighting as a Reaper to take it all back again. And when I lost to you, I lost another precious thing. The pride of never losing to anyone.
Is your pride that important?
Yes. I have to get revenge on you to take back that pride.
That's the real reason you asked me to come here, isn't it?
Sorry. I guess you won't be meeting the boss after all. Because you're gonna be dead long before you get the chance.
To fight this asshole again? Ugh. He was so annoying the first time. He's gonna be just as annoying the second time. Oh, I didn't, heal. That's fine. Is he gonna... No. Well, he is actually kind of... Oops. Alright, hold on. I better take one. Oops. There we go. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Fine. I kind of wish I had a special ability for knives, like the way I do for guns. It doesn't. I don't think that I do though. Oops. It's fine. Kiryu, you're too slow! You're too slow, Kiryu. Come on. I was like mashing the button to attack him when I was getting up. He's just too goddamn slow. I'm coming at him. He could have attacked me at any point. I mean, if you want to just remain off screen, that's fine. No more, so I have a little bit of a buffer. Come on. Oh god. Got it. Who do you think he's done for?
Got you again. How can this be happening? You can't beat me. You can see that now, right?
Why? Why can't I win?
Because you're fighting for revenge. Nothing good can come from revenge. You just don't realize it.
Stop fucking around, you moron. That's the voice I'm going with for this guy. See who it is. Oh god, of course. It's the guy with two guns, again.
Boss! Kazuma Kiryu, remember me? You were in the Nishikiyama family, weren't you? Arase? I'm honored that a legendary Yakuza like you would remember my name. You're the ringleader of the Reapers. Bingo. Pleasure to see you again, Kiryu. Why are you doing this? Why? Why, you ask? To get rid of you, Kazuma Kiryu. What other reason would there be? Wait, what? Don't tell me you've forgotten. My life went to hell after you beat the tar out of me. You were lucky enough to survive, but after that, the family treated me like shit.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember this guy. I know who Nishikiyama is. I don't remember this guy.
Even bottom feeders took the chance of getting up on me. And to top it off, they disowned me. Guess they wanted to get rid of me, huh? Once I was disowned by a family under the Tojo clan, there was no place I could go in Kamurocho. My comrades looked down on me. They refused to have anything to do with me. I'll never forgive them. I'm gonna kill every last one of those fuckers. Arose. And this is all thanks to you, Kazuma Kiryu. And here you are, trying to screw me over again. I'll never forgive you. I'll just have to finish you off myself. Come on, Shizaki, don't screw this up again.
Sure thing, boss.
This is the end of the line. Time to pay with your life, Kazuma Kiryu.
To fight both of them? Oh my god, I don't know if I can do this. So we'll find out. He's also a gun guy, which is annoying, and also this guy is also just as annoying. Stop. Stop. Why did I just do this the whole time? Why did I not just do this the whole time? I guess I didn't realize I could. Oops. Up you come. Okay. Ow. Jesus Christ. Kiryu. I hate it like when I'm locked on and I press the other button, he like unlocks. I like, what's the point of the lock on button? Stop. I think I need to heal again. If I can get rid of this guy, I can concentrate everything on the other guy. It doesn't help that they're double teaming me though. What? Kiryu? What is the point of the lock on button if he's not locking on? Luckily, this guy will just, you know, watch me do this. I think I got it. I got him either way. And then you're just as annoying. Oh my god, he's even more annoying. God, I can't even move. I can't even move. There we go. Finally, I got some goddamn damage on him. Okay. Not sure how to avoid that. I was dodging the whole time, but unfortunately, I can't, like, parry this guy as far as I know. All I can do is dodge. I mean, I guess that's kind of the trying to. I think that will be okay. Just gotta, like, get close to him. Come on. No. I can do it with, 2 guns. God, he's like, he's learning. Like, he's adapting. Oh, come on! I ran right around him. That was some Skyrim levels of following the target. And he does not care. He doesn't get flinched when I hit him when he's doing that, which is kind of bullshit, but okay. Okay, I don't know if this will finish him off, but of course we're gonna do it. It did. It finished him off.
You son of a bitch. No way, but... Kazuma Kiryu, I'll never forgive you, as long as I live. Urase.
Kiryu-san, are you alright?
Ibuki, what are you doing here?
Sorry, I got worried when I couldn't get a hold of you.
So you're the head of the HLA.
Arase-san, it was you all this time.
Why you? How do you know who I am?
You bet I know. I've been looking for you this whole time.
For me? Why?
I knew the family gave you a rough time after your fight with Kiryu-san, and nobody was as worried about you as Kashiwagi-san was.
Kashiwagi?
Kashiwagi-san knew you'd been disowned by them, and searched all over Kamurocho for you himself. He knew exactly what you were up against. That's why he tried so hard to find you, so he could help you in time.
You people should have minded your own business. Stop pretending what you're doing is anything more than hypocrisy. Hypocrisy.
You're wrong about that. When Kashiwagi-san created the HLA, he faced overwhelming opposition. Many people were against him using family money to help people who'd quit the business. But despite all that, he pushed the project forward. His intentions were never insincere.
Arase, their conviction is the real deal. Kashiwagi-san's concern for your welfare was real too. Is revenge really the way you want to respond to all that?
You got no right to preach at me, asshole.
Arase. I realize my revenge may seem like repaying kindness with resentment to some. But if I don't do something, it'll keep gnawing away at me from inside.
Arase-san, it's still not too late. Why don't you start over again with us?
Start over? Start what over? I've lost everything. It's too late for me to start anything over.
You organized the hitmen. You've got the kind of charisma others wish they had. You can do things nobody else can. You haven't lost your touch. Arase-san, please come to the HLA with us.
No. No.
Boss?
I didn't know there were people willing to offer me a hand. People like Kashiwagi. And you. You're just hopeless fools.
Maybe so.
Maybe some truth to what you're saying. But as for you, Kazuma Kiryu, I'll still never forgive you. Ibuki was it. I won't be causing you any more trouble. You have my word. Just stay out of my business.
Arase-san.
And you, Kazuma Kiryu, I'll settle the score with you later. Let's go, Shinsaki.
Okay.
Sure about letting him go like that?
Yeah, there's nothing to worry about now.
How can you be so sure?
The first thing we do at the HLA is trust people. When we help somebody, we truly believe he can turn his life around. It'll stop causing trouble for others. Without trust, we can't get our message across.
I see. Makes a whole lot of sense.
But I'm more worried about you. It sounds like they're going to challenge you to another fight.
If that happens, I'll be ready.
I should have known you'd say something like that. To be continued in Yakuza 4. That's it, our battle with the Reapers is finally over. I really want to thank you, Kiryu-san.
You don't need to thank me. It's the least I could do to honor Kashiwagi-san's memory.
I'll continue the work of the HLA to honor Kashiwagi-san's dying wish.
I see.
If you ever need anything at all, from money to relationship advice, please come see us.
Let's see. I'm good for right now, I think.
In any case, take this as a token of our sincere gratitude. 300k. And a Muramasa blade.
Good luck with everything.
You too, Kiryu-san. Until next time, right?
Yeah.
I have apprehended all hitmans. I've apprehended all Hitmonlees and Hitmonchans. Alright. Anything else going on over here? Any of those two still around? No, I don't see them. Alright. We're done with the Reapers. Let's see if we can get this investigation done in the next 15 minutes. I don't know if that's going to happen. But we'll see. We'll see what this question mark is up here. Let's save the game. Let's look at this sword. The Demon Blade. We've got 2 swords now. I'm a little worried about the question mark, only because that is where we're going. It could just be that that was marked because that's, you know, that's the next part of the investigation. But I think that's who we're looking for. We're looking for that guy. Right? It was they said to be a cop who goes drinking every night. I remember that. How do I remember that? I barely remember anything else. Okay.
Detective Maeda of Kamurocho Police.
Hmm? Oh, what a surprise! If it isn't the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan.
You know who I am.
Hey, you're famous in this town. So what does the 4th chairman want with me anyway?
I want to ask you about the Cafe Alps murder from 6 years ago.
Oh, that shitstorm? Yeah, that was my case. Why do you want to reopen that can of worms now? Who's that woman? I feel like this woman behind him is suspiciously there.
Trying to find out whether Yuichi Akechi really committed that murder or not.
What? You say you think he was falsely charged? Not a chance in hell.
No? Why not?
We aren't stupid, you know. The police don't arrest people without proof. We have plenty of evidence saying Akechi was the murderer.
Kind of evidence.
We had alibis, witness statements, fingerprints, and a motive. That did it.
You got all of that evidence. Could you tell me a little bit more about it?
Sure, I guess. Well, just stand there and have a seat. Let's ask about the alibis. I mean, we're gonna ask him about everything.
Tell me about the alibis.
As part of our initial investigation, we interviewed everyone who may have been involved in the crime. In the end, the only person without one was Akechi. Nobody else could have murdered Oda. We find Yuichi an alibi or find a flaw in one of the others. Somebody witnessed Yuichi Akechi fleeing the scene just after the crime.
I heard about that. The waiter.
Masaru Kinoshita? He gave a statement saying he saw Akechi.
If it was me, I'd probably think Yuichi did it too. Wonder how I can refute Kinoshita's statement. Tell me about the motive.
Yuichi Akechi had plenty of motive to kill the victim, Oda.
I mean, because Oda was sleeping with Yuichi's girlfriend, Sawako Usami.
Bingo. We didn't find anybody else who might have had a reason to kill Oda.
So they didn't find anybody else, huh? What if someone else did have a reason to kill Oda? Tell me about the fingerprints.
The deciding factor in Akechi's arrest was his fingerprints. We took and compared fingerprints from each employee with those found on the murder weapon, but the only ones that matched were Akechi's. We concluded that the other prints came from cafe customers and so were unrelated.
This is pretty conclusive evidence. Was Akechi really the only person involved who had fingerprints on the murder weapon?
I mean, no, it sounds like they found other fingerprints. There was just nobody else seemed relevant, but what if it's someone that they didn't suspect? What if it's someone that they had no idea about? So there you go, solid evidence. But if you think we made a mistake, I'd sure like to hear it.
Not enough to go on right now, because I better take a closer look into everything that was going on at the time. Do you know what the Cafe Alp staff from back then are doing nowadays?
Sure, I can tell you that much, but I doubt you'll get anything new from them. Florist might know something too. Alright, I can go see the florist. Might as well go there first. Lady, what's your deal? Why do you look so suspicious?
I hope he's not hiding something from me.
But even if he is, what can I possibly do?
Bartender, I'll have a drink, if you please.
Very well, sir. Here you are. Please enjoy. Did I just accidentally start a new side quest?
Would you happen to be Kiryu-san by any chance?
That's me. Who's asking?
Sorry to come up and talk to you so suddenly, but I'm Ryoko Sato. I heard about you from my husband.
Your husband.
Yeah, in the past he used to work for a particular family. I'm sure you know what kind. He was always going on and on about this amazing guy from Kamurocho. He showed me your picture in a magazine once, and that's how I recognized you.
I see. What do you want from me?
My husband, I think he's planning to murder someone. Please, you gotta help him somehow.
Slow down a minute. What makes you think he wants to do that?
Well, back when he married me, he was able to wash his hands of the business and work his normal job. He started working part-time at a restaurant, and we've been able to make ends meet with both of us bringing home a check. But late one night I saw him, alone, with a knife, sharpening into the shadows. He must have thought no one was watching. Not only that, but he's been making these secretive phone calls to someone I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's one of his old associates, and that's who gave him the order. Come to think of it, he's been doing a lot of strange things lately. We've been eating out a lot more. He buys me clothes, he keeps on taking me on these trips. But we don't have that kind of money. None of it added up. And then it dawned on me. My husband must be working another job behind my back. That's the only explanation. He promised me on our wedding day that he'd never make me cry again. But now he goes and does this?
Maybe he's been pulled into something against his will.
There's no way for me to know that. But if that really is true, I'd do anything to get him out of it. Oh, how could he forget our wedding vows? I thought he was a changed man. I'm begging you, Kiryu-san. Find out if my husband is up to something vile, and if he is, put a stop to it. You're the only one who can.
Well, nah.
Alright, sure.
I suppose I could be of some help. What exactly is it you want me to do?
Oh, thank you. So my husband should be hitting the mahjong parlor about this time. You should be able to spot him immediately, since he's usually covered head to toe in bright red sportswear.
And red sportswear, okay.
Now, what I want you to do is find out where my husband keeps going when he's done gambling. When you figure it out, would you please give me a call?
All you want to know is where he's been shuffling off to. I think I can do that.
Thank you. Truly, I don't know who else I can turn to.
Alright, maybe we'll do that, but honestly, we only have like 10 minutes left, and I would like to get this investigation done. We might go a little over tonight. It's okay. I don't mind. It's the last one. I don't mind going a little over, but if we're going over, I'd rather go over with the investigation stuff. Items... The notebook. So, Keji's in jail. I don't think we need to know where he is. Oda's dead. I don't think we need to know where he is. Nozomi, we've kind of seen her. Usami. Currently employed at Mock Bowl. And she was the girlfriend who was cheating on him. Kinoshita is the current manager. Interesting. Yamagawa is currently employed at Theater Square, Club Sega. And Asai, currently employed at Nakamichi Street Popo. Well, who am I closest to? Also, you know what? Let's go see the florist. Let's go see what he has going on. I don't know. By the way, I'm not going to promise you guys that we'll be able to finish this tonight. I will go over a bit. I don't mind going over a little bit. But if it's taken like a really long time to get this done, then listen, I'm sorry, it might not happen, but we'll see. Oh my god, I don't care. Go away. Leave me. Still not gone, by the way. Ow. Oh, I pressed it, though. That's fine. another case if I did it like a little bit too early, I think. I just need to spam it. I just need to like press X. You can hear it. Right, go away. It's gonna take us forever to get to the florist. We're gonna have to walk all the way down here, and then we have to walk all the way back. If only I could, you know, run like I can do in the chases. If only I could do that anytime I wanted. That would be wonderful. I don't think that we're going to learn what's in locker number 44, by the way. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Maybe I'll do it myself later, but listen, I don't want to devote another entire stream to this game. I like this game, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, we're done.
Hey, Kiryu. I hear you're looking into that Cafe Alps murder.
How'd you hear about that?
Don't underestimate my information network. I know everything that goes on in this town.
I guess you do. So, do you know anything about the murder?
I have the police reports in my database. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the murder weapon.
Same type of ashtray was found all over the cafe,
But there was one significant difference between those and the murder weapon. Oh yeah? What was that?
the weaponized ashtray had a chipped edge.
Do you know how that happened?
The day of the murder, a customer knocked the ashtray off the table onto the floor, chipping it. Akechi noticed it while he was cleaning up at closing time and decided to bring it out into the dumpster to throw it away. That's when he passed by the locker room and saw his girlfriend cheating.
So there's no doubt Akechi touched the murder weapon that day.
Nope. Normally the ashtray would have been washed and all the fingerprints would have disappeared. But Akechi noticed that that particular ashtray had been chipped, so instead of washing it, he decided to throw it out. And by that twist of fate, everyone who touched it that day still had their prints all over it.
Alright. Fingerprints?
These are all the fingerprints taken from the ashtray.
Yes.
The prints outlined in red match Akechi's. This is apparently the evidence that led directly to his arrest.
What about the other fingerprints?
Well, one thing's for sure. None of them match the prints of any other employees at Cafe Alps at the time. They're thought to be from customers who visited the cafe that day. Probably 2 or 3 people.
One of these sets of prints might be from the real murderer.
It's certainly possible.
Okay. Alright. I'm glad I talked to him first. Although it makes me wonder if I'm gonna have to come back and talk to him again after I talk to the others. Oh boy, we're running the whole way. Now we gotta listen. We've run all this way, and now we have to run all the way to the other side of this goddamn place. And there's what's his face, Nishida, which we could probably talk to do some other stuff. I'm not going to right now, though. Everything else can wait. I just want to solve this murder, this 6-year-old cold case murder. Not even a cold case. They got someone. They got someone, and he's in jail for it. All right, so we've got Nakamichi Street is probably the closest. We'll see if the Popo is over there. See if the popo is there as we're doing the job for the popo. I got the wrong man. It wasn't me. It was the unarmed man. The one-armed man. The one-armed man. Oh god, these guys. I know I have like a thing to like make it less likely to fight these guys, but I don't know what it is. I don't really feel like searching my inventory for it. Nah. Gonna hit a guy with another guy. Great. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. A single nail. A single fancy nail. Oh my god, he was right there! Ugh. Part of the problem with these guys is I can't tell which ones are gonna try to attack me. Otherwise I would avoid them. I'd gladly avoid them. Or... get up and stop wasting my time. Yeah, I don't care what you're giving me. I don't give a shit. 50k, whatever. I don't even see money anymore. It's not my thing. I'm going past it. Hold on. This street right here. There's a Smile Burger. Where is the Popo? Oh, there's a Club Sega. It's not the Club Sega though. It's not the one I want. Oh my god. Just doing this investigation, I'm gonna kill like 50,000 guys just because they're gonna get in my way. This asshole with his like millions of HP is wasting my time. Oh, where's he gone? Get out of my way, bikes. Yeah. I don't care. No more nails. Whatever. Where is the Popo? Cafe Alps. Don Quixote. Sushi. Pronto. Where is the Nakamichi Street Popo? Nakamichi Alley. It's not it, is it? There it is. Get out of my way.
Ryu Asai, former employee of Cafe Alps.
Yeah, how are you?
Cosmo Kiryu. I would ask you about the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago.
Oh, that? What do you want to know?
Where were you the night? You were at the cafe at the time of the murder, weren't you?
Yeah, I think I was closing the register. It was after we'd closed for the night.
So you didn't go anywhere near the murder scene, the locker room?
Of course not. I mean, why would I? I was still working, wasn't I?
What? Looking kind of funny.
Ask again.
Oh. Huh?
Hmm. Witness statements.
You know anything about the person seen running from the scene of the
Yeah?
crime?
No, I don't know anything. I only found out a murder had taken place when Kinoshita-san showed up looking white as a sheet. I didn't see the murderer at all.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, but I did see Oda-san's body. Ugh, I can still see it.
So Asai went into the locker room after the murder escaped, huh? Did you see you didn't go into the locker room?
Can I ask him about it again?
Oh. Huh?
I can't catch him in his lie. I can't do it. Motive? Well, you reap what you sow. I mean, it was bad enough that he was always messing around at the workplace, but going after another employee's woman? Get a grip.
Make it sound like you'd slept with other women at the cafe before.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw him hook up with another woman there once. Sorry, that was a bad read. I apologize for that one.
Another woman. Got a name for her?
Yeah, I think her name was Saito. I guess she was dating Oda-san at the time of the murder.
I don't see anybody named Saito listed among the people related to the case.
She'd already quit the cafe by that time. I heard she still hung around Oda-san, though. Fingerprints.
Oh.
I just didn't like doing the ashtrays. I always left that to other people. It's pretty natural my fingerprints wouldn't be on it, I guess.
Let's see.
One more time, see if I can ask about the
Oh.
alibi.
Huh?
Nah, he's all the same. Alright.
Sure, there isn't anything else you want to tell me?
Huh?
What do you mean? It's not like I have anything to hide. Alright. Talk to him again when I know more. Let's ask about Saito for the next one. So the next one is there's one at Mock Bowl. We can go to the Cafe Alps, which is actually right here. So much just crap in the way.
You're Kinoshita-san, right?
That's right. Who are you?
Cosmo Kiryu. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at this cafe 6 years ago.
Oh, that. Well, I don't know if I can tell you anything new, but go ahead. Why Saito not Togusa? Why not Bato?
Where were you? What were you doing when Oda was killed?
I was here in the customer area cleaning up. I believe you can see me on the security camera tapes. I wasn't in the locker room when the murder took place.
They say you saw Yuichi Akechi fleeing the scene on the night of the crime. Tell me more about that.
Yes, I saw him. That night, Akechi-kun disappeared right in the middle of cleanup. I waited a while, and when he still didn't come back, I went to check on him. That's when I saw him leaving through the back door of the cafe.
You sure it was Akechi?
Well, I only saw his back. I'm sure it was him.
You didn't see his face, then how can you be so sure it was Akechi?
The man I saw leave through the back door was wearing our cafe waiter's uniform. Aside from Moto-san, there were only 3 other male employees working that night. Akechi-kun, a guy named Asai-kun, and me. You can see Asai-kun spending the night closing the register on the security tapes. The only person I could have seen would have been Akechi-kun.
I see.
After that, I called the police and waited at the back door until they showed up. No one tried to enter or leave during that time. Got it. I'm beginning to think that it might be, this Saito person. You have any enemies? Not sure. I didn't really talk to him much outside of work. Let's see. It's okay. That's it. Fingerprints?
Reprints of the murder weapon.
No, they weren't. I keep thinking that if I had touched that ashtray that day, I would have been blamed for the murder. Alright, that's it for that, for now.
申し訳ありません。
Are you Detective Kiryu-san?
Not exactly. What do you ask?
No reason. I was just wondering why anyone would be looking into that case now.
Trying to help a friend out if Yuichi Akechi is innocent.
Innocent? You think someone else could have been the murderer?
It's possible.
I see. I'd feel terrible for Akechi-kun if he really was innocent all this time. I can't imagine what it's like to be in prison for a crime I didn't commit. Especially for 6 years, that'd be horrible.
That's why we're trying to find out the truth. If you think of anything else, let me know.
Okay, I will. Alright, it's 2 down, 2 to go. 1 in the, arcade up by the theater. Okay, otherwise the camera would stop moving around. Right up here. Where's the entrance? There it is.
You're Imagawa, right?
That's right. Who are you?
Looking into the Cafe Elps murder from 6 years ago.
What?
Let's see.
What?
You say you weren't at the cafe the day of the murder. Is that true?
Yes, I'd spent the whole day at home.
Alone?
No, some friends came over and we played video games.
These friends corroborated your alibi.
That's right. So it wasn't me.
Do you know anything about the man seen fleeing the scene?
No, I didn't see anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't hear anything. Okay.
Can you think of anybody who'd want to kill Oda?
I don't know anything. Don't ask me. Okay.
Your prints weren't found on the murder weapon, were they?
Next you're gonna start saying I wore gloves. Well, you're wrong. I wasn't anywhere near that cafe that day. Okay. That's it, I guess. I don't know anything about the murder. Just leave me alone.
Let me know if you remember anything from around the time of the murder. Doesn't matter how small.
I didn't do anything, honest. You have to believe me. Everyone's saying I'm the murderer, aren't they? Aren't they?
No, nobody's saying that.
I don't believe you. Everyone hated me at the cafe. They used to harass me.
Arrest you how?
Someone even stole my wallet, CDs, and uniform out of my locker on the day of the murder.
You sure the police didn't pick them up as evidence?
Absolutely sure. Someone was harassing me, I tell you. I'm still very much thinking that it could be this Saito person. We're gonna have to find them. We might have to go all the way up to the florist again to ask about this person.
Were you Sawako Sami?
Yes, what do you want?
Looking into the murder that happened at Cafe Elps 6 years ago.
There's nothing left to say.
Yuichi Akechi might not have killed Oda. We're gonna find out the truth. I need to hear your account of what happened that day. You were there when Akechi confronted Oda, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I was the reason they fought, so of course I was there.
What happened after that? Did you see Akechi kill Oda?
I took off, so don't ask me.
Took off? What do you mean?
Do you have any idea what it feels like to have your significant other walk in on you when you're with someone else? Talk about awkward. And it would have been even more awkward if other people started coming in to see what the fuss was all about. So I ran out the back door.
What'd you do after you left the cafe?
I went home. But Yuichi followed me. We spent the night arguing about breaking up. Of course, I never imagined he'd already killed Oda-san.
So you're saying you didn't see Akechi kill Oda?
That's right. I told the police that too.
Interesting. Nobody actually saw him kill Oda. Tell me about the person seen fleeing the scene.
I don't know anything about that. I left the cafe before Yuichi did, so I don't know how he left.
Right. Okay. Any idea why someone would kill Oda?
Are you trying to be funny?
No, I mean, besides your relationship with Oda. Did you do anything to make anybody else mad?
I don't know. The police would have known if he had any loans out or anything like that, right? I wasn't particularly close to him, really. We just ended up hooking up that night.
I see.
Hmm.
They didn't find your fingerprints on the murder weapon, right?
Right. They only found Yuichi's. We constantly replaced the customers' ashtrays with clean ones, but Yuichi must have been the only one to touch that one. I guess he was just unlucky. Yuichi took good care of the customers and replaced their ashtrays often. I think he must have noticed that one was chipped. I mean, this Saito person has, like, every opportunity, right? Every opportunity and possible motive. Because she used to work at the cafe, so she knows... Oh, she probably knows Yuichi. She probably knows about his whole thing. She knows about other people, so she knows about the uniform. And then her motive would be that she was his ex or whatever, or she possibly was still his girlfriend. Oh my god! Look at this guy. Look at this old man. And so she would have had motive to do it, although. And also I was gonna say, it's not necessarily about her specifically, about that girl. It was because he ran around a lot, right? That's what the other guy said. I think that I am unfortunately gonna have to go talk to the forest again. To run all the way there, and then all the way through the park, and then all the way through Purgatory, and then all the way back. That's in addition to fighting all of these people, this entire army of Yakuza people, or thugs, just waiting to ambush me at all times. Get out of the way. I'm angry. I'm mad. I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take it anymore. This guy's gonna come at me. Wait for these people to go away. These people were blocking me. I feel like I'm spending more time just getting out of these fights than actually doing the investigation. Honestly, this is a shit weapon. I didn't even mean to pick it up. I was trying to throw this guy. I believe we have 5 million yens. Yes, that's yens, as in the the Swedish name, yens. We have 5 million of them. There are that many Swedes named Jens. Oh god. Nice holiday-themed Cosby sweater, jackass. Not even in the right colors. What's this blue? What's this red and blue scheme? You know, Christmas is red and green. Maybe some white. All except white. Well, not blue. I mean, you can use blue as like an extra color. That's fine. It's not like only red and blue. That's like doesn't make any sense. You missed. You missed, you son of a bitch. We're already back up to 99. Club gorgeousness. Alright. Now for the long journey. The journey to the west. Kiryu's journey to the west right now. Journey to the west, and then journey to the further west as we go through Purgatory. They should make a Journey to the West Yakuza game, where Kiryu is monkey, or the new guy kind of has a bit more of a playful kind of monkey side, right? They could do a Journey to the West with him. Can I not talk to him? Is that it? Maybe I go talk to the cop? Damn, this is a wasted... This is a bunch of wasted time. Ugh. Alright. I don't really know anything about the newer games other than... I think do they primarily take place in Hawaii, or is that the newer one? And then of course it's like a turn-based like RPG kind of game. And it has a new person, but I don't know anything about the new person. I don't even know. I don't remember his name. Is it like is it Ichigo? Is that what his name is? I mean, you know, eventually I'll get there. Maybe. If I live long enough to play through all of the Yakuza games, if I only do, like, one a year. Or one every couple of years, as is the case of this one. If I had been doing one a year, we'd be at, like, 5 or 6 by now. But I have been a little bit lax on the Yakuza games. Honestly, I should probably just schedule them. I should probably just schedule them to be like... I'll play a Yakuza game, and then I'll play a different game. And then I'll play a Yakuza game, and then I'll play a different game. Until I'm done. So I do like to, you know, mix things up. I don't really like necessarily playing kind of the exact same, you know, kind of game one after another. Sometimes I do, though. Sometimes I don't pay enough attention to it. But I try. I try to mix things up if I can. Like, I could just play Yakuza 4 next week, but... You know, I try. Alright. Okay, so no, the cop isn't going to... So I do just have to look at the notes. Look at the notes, even though I kind of have everything up in my head right now. Alright, so... Akechi, nobody actually saw him kill anybody. Didn't see Akechi kill Oda, currently employed at Mock Bowl. Waiter, didn't see face. He had stuff stolen. Claims to witness Oda sleeping with women at the store multiple times. See, that's it. And then Oda has a dating woman named Saito. Did I have to wait? Did I have to do that and then? And then now I can ask them about Saito potentially. Can I ask this guy about Saito? No. Alright, I might have to go talk to one of the people again. I'll talk to the guy on in the Popo. I think he's still the closest to here. The other thing I wanted to do though, real quick. Yes, I am going to take a little bit of a detour. I'm sorry, it's going to happen. Because I just remembered that this is a thing. And I want some closure. Oh, God. Thought I could slip by him. Or I thought I could slip by him. Okay. I was trying to do my, like, you know, speed around, hit 4 people thing, but didn't work out. Guy's a new mustache. It's a blood stash. I guess so turned around after these fights too. Well, how was it? That bone marrow extract just about kicks you in the teeth. But when the pig skin comes in to soften and sweeten the blow, it's a fighting fit tonkotsu for sure. Not to mention, the broth's so darn good, you could drink it to the very last drop and still want a whole nother cup. So what do you think? Worthy of Kyushu #1 star name?
Well, I'll be darned. That was actually pretty good. First thing I noticed was the bone marrow. It was down smooth like gravy on a water slide.
Gravy on a water slide.
Gotta say, wrapping it in pigskin collagen was the right choice. And those thin noodles. Absolutely brilliant. Tastes right at home with the broth. I noticed you put a few other goodies in there that balance out the flavor. And as you said, I could drink it to the very last drop. Now this is the rich tonkotsu that puts us on the map. It's amazing you could condense all these complex flavors into a cup of instant noodles. Nice work figuring all that out.
Well, it quickly became obvious that I couldn't just use your recipe. There was always something missing, it seemed, so I had to think outside the broth. So I focused on methods unique to my industry in order to really pick apart the magic of how it's made. See, in order to bring out that rich tonkotsu flavor, I had to crush the pork bone, and I mean pulverize it. Otherwise the collagen wouldn't leak out into the soup.
Well, whatever you did, you got the flavor down pat. This is the kind of noodle I'd be proud to put my logo on.
And does that mean my creation passes the test?
I'd say it passes with flying colors. You may use the Kyushu #1 star branding with my full support.
Yes! Now I can eat Kyushu #1 star ramen whenever and wherever I want!
Wait a minute, young man. You mean to tell me that this was all just so you could eat my ramen anytime?
Well, that was a big part of it.
So your tonkotsu finally made the grade. Good thing you kept at it.
Well, if it wasn't for you, it never would have happened. I really ought to thank you. I mean, who else would have thought to use sweet, succulent pigskin from Okinawa? And the way you crushed those thugs was pure artistry at work. Now I'd like to find some way to thank you, Mr. I never caught your name.
It's Kazuma. Kiryu.
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san. I really do appreciate you going out of your way to help me. Here, take this ramen sample as a token of my gratitude. It's a test sample, but it's been approved by the master, so it's as good as anything you'll find in the restaurant. Yes. Well then, Kiryu-san, it's high time I mosey on back to the company and boot up the assembly line for these babies. I'll send you the finished product once it's ready to go.
You really pulled it off, huh? I'll tell you, that kid's got a lot of heart.
Looks like you found yourself a worthy protege.
Indeed. Wish my son had half the spark that kid does. Never thought my logo would end up on a cup of instant noodles. But you know what? I can hardly wait to see it. Now I'll don't have to work extra hard to keep my customers coming to the restaurant instead of just buying it at the store. At any rate, what do you be having today?
Nothing.
Actually, yeah, I will have something. I'll have one of these because I need some health. Alright, that's done. Let's go this way. God, I thought he was a guy who was gonna attack me. No! Again, what a shitty Christmas themed Cosby sweater you have on right now. Shit. Can't do it. Let's just kick this guy's ass. No more waiting for them to attack. Just wasting my time. We're fighting Maeda. Fighting the cop. He came out to take us out. We're already half an hour over. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, I very much want to, at the very least, finish this investigation. We might not do anything else, but we'll finish the investigation. How do I...
Yeah. Oh.
See, I can't, like, call him on his bullshit.
Yeah.
They're like, there's no way to do it. There's no, like, button to press. There's no... I'm not sure what to do to push this forward.
Oh.
I might have to look it up because I really am not sure what to do. I feel like... Oh, Imagawa. Oh, it sounds familiar.
A co-worker from Cafe Alps.
Oh, Mr. Gloomy. Yeah, I remember him now.
Imagawa said he had things stolen from his locker. Do you know anything about that?
What? You think I had something to do with it? Yes.
Yeah. Look, I'm not judging you. Just trying to find out what you know.
Well, I might have tried to make a quick buck or two off him. All I took was a wallet and some CDs I sold off later.
Anything else?
Huh? Like what?
You didn't steal Imagawa's uniform.
Yeah.
Uniform? How would I make any money off of that? All I sold was his wallet and CD, that's all. Okay. Alright, so it looks like I just need to talk to them and then, like, stop talking to them. That's fine.
Talk to everybody related to the case, but it doesn't look like it's going to be easy to prove Yuichi Akechi's innocence. She made up with Wakazo Cafe Alps.
Okay. Some actual, goal. Listen, it's late. Words are escaping me. Funny seeing you here. What's up? I'm taking one of my clients out on the town. We were in the area, so I thought I'd drop in and see you. Taking your client out on the town? Oh, you mean you're going to one of those host clubs? My client just happens to like host clubs, really. It's just a coincidence. Speaking of which, isn't your perfume a bit strong tonight? Oh, really? I didn't think so, but... Oh, look at the time. Okay, I gotta go. Bye! That Yuko. What was that about?
Who's that woman talking to Kenoshita?
That's Kenosha's wife, Yuko-san.
Kenoshita's wife. How do you know that?
She actually used to work here. That's how I know her.
She worked here. That's so.
That's right. She'd already quit by the time the murder happened, though. And she wasn't on the security tapes of the dining area, so she definitely wasn't at the cafe that day.
I see.
Is Kenosha's wife, is her maiden name, Saito?
どうも
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Tell me more about the murder here 6 years ago.
I'm gonna ask about the wife.
申し訳ありません
No? Okay, let me try it again. I think maybe I just need to go talk to her, she said she was going to a host club, right?
申し訳ありません
Where's the nearest host club? Hey, you see where that lady went? Where is the nearest host club? Could it just be, Stardust? Just right over here. Probably is. Of course, if I go to Stardust, I might trigger that quest. We'll see. What else am I gonna do? Oh my god. Guys, we might be playing for another, like, half an hour. Listen, it might happen. It might happen. I don't mind. I don't mind. We'll play for a bit. I don't own a bike in Kamurocho, by the way. It's just gonna get destroyed by Kiryu and his brawls. Let's see if I can find her. There she is.
Looks like Kenosha's wife.
Kiryu-san.
Oh, Kiryu-san, what brings you here?
Yuya, what can you tell me about that woman over there?
Who? You mean Yuko-san? She's been a regular customer of ours for years. What do you want with her?
She looks awfully rich for somebody so young.
She manages a venture-funded startup. Her company got popular making products targeted at young women, and it's been growing pretty fast over the last 4 or 5 years.
That's so.
Oh, Yuya, who is that? I haven't seen him here before. Is he a new host?
Ah, Yuko-san, this is Kiryu-san. We owe a lot to this man here, and no, he's not a host. Why is he looking down? Why is he looking straight at her chest?
Oh, I see. Oh, that's unfortunate. This is my company, by the way. If you ever need anything, just give me a call.
Sure.
His business card.
Bye now. That was fantastic.
Right? Can I look at that? Hmm. So it was definitely her. The motive could be as simple as revenge, because he was cheating on her, because he was womanizing. But it wouldn't surprise me if there's, like, something else going on. Like, where'd you get that money from? This guy just escaped from prison? He was working on the chain gang? That's where he got the sledgehammer from? I had enough of his shit. Go back to prison. Oh God, he's giving me more stuff. I gotta put some stuff away. I don't want any of this crap. I just don't. I don't need it. I don't want it. Or this, and this. You know, we'll keep this. This can go over here. I guess I'll save. Alright. It's definitely this Saito woman. Nope. Still don't see anything off about any of this.
You have a minute.
Oh, it's you. So, did you find proof of Akechi's innocence yet?
What was that you were looking at?
Oh, this is the list of evidence we made during the investigation 6 years ago. You're taking such a hard look at this case, I thought I'd better take another glance myself.
Can I see that?
I guess, but you won't find anything wrong with any of it. I honestly can't figure out why you think Akechi is innocent.
Wait a minute. What's this?
What's what?
Finally got it. Was it really this simple all along? No mistake about it. Somebody framed Akechi.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. I'll explain everything. But first, I need you to round up everybody related to the case.
But...
It'll turn out fine, you'll see.
Okay. Just don't blame me if it doesn't. I'll get everybody together at Cafe Alps. That ought to work, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We're gonna dunk on Rampa this. They're gonna make me put all the pieces of evidence in the timeline in order. I was hoping they wouldn't make me walk all the way back. I was hoping. I was really hoping. Because now we have to deal with these guys. We're almost done, you guys. We got closure on everything, except for this poor lady. Who wanted us to spy on her husband. But you know what? I'm not too worried about it. We also never knew if they've installed the water filter or not. But some mysteries will just have to remain mysteries. Just the way it is. Is it down here? Yes, down here. Never find out what's in locker 44. It's probably just literally a chicken. It's probably what it was. Well, I did as you asked, Detective. I closed the cafe and kicked everyone out. Now, what's this all about? Kiryu-san and his friend here would like to talk to all of you. I'd be here for one reason and one reason alone. I'm sure you all remember the murder that took place here 6 years ago. The victim was Kazuo Oda-san. the manager of this cafe at the time. One of the employees, Yuichi Akechi-san, was arrested for his murder. But did Akechi-san really kill Oda-san? I'd like to ask each of you to think back on that day. Do any of you have any evidence? Any truly conclusive evidence that Akechi-san was really the one who killed Oda-san? I've been struggling with one question since the day of that murder. Could Akechi-san really be innocent? Before I could find out for sure, an article I wrote implicating Akechi-san as the murderer got published. Thanks to Kiryu-san here, we finally arrived at the truth of what happened 6 years ago. But if Akechi-san is innocent, then that means someone else is guilty.
Exactly.
But... What do you base all this on, Kiryu-san? I guess the list of evidence, that's what Kiryu said, right? Sure. No? Okay. Okay, hold on. No, why? Okay, it's fine. It's really a combination of all this stuff, to be honest. This one? The card? Okay, well, listen, we're just gonna go through the, you know what? Okay. I'm just gonna go down the list. I don't know what they want from me.
Sami was the one who saw Kiryu No fight the day of the murder. Isn't that right?
Yeah, but I left in the middle of it.
なるほど
In other words, she didn't actually see Akechi-san kill Oda-san. Exactly. And only Usami saw Oda and Akechi fighting. So we can't conclude Yuichi Akechi killed Oda, which means the charges against him could be false.
Sorry, but that doesn't hold water. I mean, what do you mean? Akechi's prints were on the weapon he used to kill Oda. That's solid evidence to prove Akechi did it.
Is that all you have to say?
なんだと
Huh? What do you mean?
This was your case. You ought to know Akechi's fingerprints on the murder weapon alone were enough to convict him.
I don't follow you. Spell it out for us, will you? I mean, there were other fingerprints on it.
The ashtray used as the murder weapon hadn't been washed because it was supposed to be thrown out. Akechi's prints weren't the only ones on it. That means you can't prove his guilt from the fingerprints alone.
Detective, is that true?
Yes, it's just as he says.
So you admit it might not have been my brother.
But that's still not enough to prove somebody else did it. Somebody witnessed Akechi fleeing the scene. That's another piece of solid evidence. Think about it. You'd think the person actively fleeing the scene of the crime is the culprit, wouldn't you? Why'd they run away if they didn't do anything? What do you have to say about that? Kiryu-san, do you have any information to refute the witness statements about Akechi-san? I mean, yeah, nobody saw him. Saw the criminal flee but didn't get a look at his face.
Kinoshita, you saw Akechi fleeing the scene, right?
Yes, I did.
Are you sure?
そうだ
I'm not lying. I'm sure I saw him.
But you didn't see the face of the person fleeing the scene. You said that, right?
Yeah, I only saw his back.
So then it's possible you saw somebody else.
Is that all you got? The police wouldn't have arrested Akechi on just any old vague evidence, you know. There was also something to prove the person Kenosha-san was, in fact, Akechi. What was that? The man Kenosha saw leaving the scene of the crime was wearing Cafe Elf's waiter's uniform.
You mean the one that was stolen?
The only waiters employed by Cafe Elf at the time were Kenosha-san, Asai-san, Imagawa-san, and Akechi-san. The security tapes show Kenosha-san and Asai-san out front at the time of the murder. We've also confirmed that Imagawa-san was at home. Therefore, in the process of elimination, the only waiter Kenosha-san could have seen was Akechi.
Kiryu-san, is that true? No. It's absolutely possible that the person Kenosha saw was not Akechi. I have a statement to prove it.
Well, then, why don't you share this statement with us? I mean, I feel like the police definitely dropped the ball on this. This is all, like, pretty easy stuff.
There was actually another crime committed at this cafe the day of the murder 6 years ago.
Another crime? That's the first I've heard of it.
Imagawa's uniform disappeared from his locker in the Cafe Alp's locker room on that day.
Imagawa-kun's uniform? Yeah, my uniform disappeared from my locker. Since you weren't present the day of the murder, when did you notice it was missing? The day after Oda-san was murdered, I came to work. The police were investigating, so I couldn't go in. Well, once the police left, I looked in my locker and saw that my uniform was gone. Come on, the police probably took it as evidence. I'm sure there was plenty of stuff missing from the crime scene. You're wrong. Someone was definitely harassing me. Everyone teased me. Masai-kun, why don't you tell them you took my uniform? You took everything else. The uniform must have been you, too. You're so whiny. Bully, police, whoever took it has nothing to do with the Akechi or this case.
No. Imagawa's uniform is the key to this case.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'll show you right now.
Alright. This one. List of evidence, that's it. Because that would have listed the uniform, but they didn't take it.
Look at the list of evidence I borrowed from you. There's no waiter's uniform on it.
Let's see, you're right. I don't see any waiter's uniform listed. In other words, the uniform disappeared before the police showed up. If the police didn't confiscate it, then who could have taken it? It was a Sai-kun, right?
No, not a Sai. He did steal things from you, true, but he wasn't doing it to harass you. He was just after some cash. Your wallet and CDs make sense, but uniform wouldn't have been worth anything.
Well, who did it?
Oh, you mean the murderer took it?
Exactly. The criminal wanted to make it look like somebody else committed the crime, so they stole the waiter's uniform and changed into it. Then, as soon as somebody came by, they hid their face and ran out the back exit.
Is that true?
Kiryu-san.
So, you're saying the person who stole Imagawa's uniform and fled the scene is the real criminal?
Yeah.
And who might that be? Clearly it was Saito. Clearly it was her. Like, it could have been... It's her. It could have been Kenosha, but I don't think so. I think it was Saito. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and do it.
Kiryu-san.
Murder most foul.
それではその人物の名前を教えてください。6年前、小田さんを殺し、明智さんに罪をかぶせた事件の真犯人とは一体。犯人は
Imagawa cannot hold himself. He's too excited to know.
お前だ。木下優子、お前が小田を殺した真犯人だ。
I feel like all of this could have easily been solved 6 years ago if the policeman in charge of friggin' Maida wasn't a lazy asshole. Yugo killed Oda-san?
An interesting theory, but why would I kill Oda-san? I didn't have any reason to do anything like that.
I don't know why she has an accent now, but that's the way it is. Yeah, Yuichi Akechi's motive was Usame-san's relationship with Oda-san. Exactly how are Yugo-san and Oda-san connected? I mean, Asai said that.
Oda was dating somebody at the time of the murder. Somebody who used to work as a waitress at Cafe Elves.
What? Is that true?
Yeah, and her last name was Saito.
Saito? That's Yuko's maiden name.
I hear you worked at this cafe until just before the time of the murder.
Yuko-san and Oda-san were dating?
I didn't know that.
Yuko-san, is that true?
I don't have to answer that.
Yuko.
If Oda-san was dating Yuko-san, then Usami-san wasn't the only one cheating. Oda was cheating too. And that means Yuko-san also had motive to kill Oda-san.
So anyone with a motive is a killer? You haven't done anything but hypothesize.
Exactly. You've only talked about the possibilities. Do you have any conclusive evidence that she murdered him?
I've changed. I know. Listen, I know I've changed the cop's voice like 5 times. Give me a break. It's late.
Conclusive evidence, like fingerprints. If only I had something with Yuko's fingerprints on it.
No? Oh, right. The business card.
This is the evidence.
Is that my business card?
This business card has your fingerprints on it. We should be able to compare the prints on this card to the ones on the murder weapon.
Give me that business card. Let's check it out right now. Yes, I know I've changed again. Deal with it.
It's almost over. We're almost done.
We finished analyzing the prints on the card. Jesus. What is this, like 3 weeks later? These are Yuko Kinoshita's prints. Dun dun dun!
Oh!
Exactly the same.
My prints on Yuko-san's business card are the same as the ones on the murder weapon.
I don't believe it.
How do you explain that?
Even if my prints are on that ashtray, so what? How does that change anything?
What do you mean?
I ate at the Alps the day of the murder. I must have just touched the ashtray while I was there.
She's right. There was no crime in touching an ashtray. She was just a customer.
No, Yuko's lying. I should call her out on it.
It's no record.
No, you're lying. Objection.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's no record of you coming to the cafe the day of the murder. Right, Detective Maeda?
He's right. We had Cafe Alps employees watch all the security tapes, and they gave statements that no other cafe employees, former or otherwise, visited the cafe that day. Right, Kinoshita-san?
That's right.
Oh.
I ain't seen Yuko-san's face before, so I would have noticed if she was on those tapes. She definitely wasn't. Which means you didn't come to Cafe Alps on the day of the murder as a customer. So why were your fingerprints on the ashtray then?
Fine. Maybe it wasn't on the day of the murder, but it might have been the day before. It's not that big of an issue.
Nope. You had to have been here the day of the murder. You weren't a customer. You were the real murderer.
Huh?
The only people who could have prints on the murder weapon were those who visited the day of the murder.
How'd you come to that conclusion?
I guess it's that one. We haven't used it yet.
The ashtrays here are cleaned every day, but your prints are still on the murder weapon. That means you had to have been here the day of the murder.
But
The day of the murder, a customer dropped the ashtray, chipping it. Yuichi Akechi saw this chipped ashtray, and instead of washing it, decided to throw it out. Since you couldn't have come to the cafe as a customer that day, there's only one time you could have left your prints on the ashtray. You did it after Akechi dropped the ashtray in the locker room, when he witnessed Usami cheating on him with Oda. Sometime after Akechi left, and before Kinoshita came to check up on him, you entered the locker room and murdered Oda. Then you put on Imagawa's uniform and went out the back. Isn't that right?
Yuko-san, is that what... If what Kiryu-san says true? It'll only get worse if you stay quiet.
shut up! I told you I didn't do it.
I give up. Yuko, I'm putting an end to this.
What?
You know something, Kinoshita-san?
I knew you came to the cafe that day, Yuko.
What? How?
I could smell you. It was very faint, but I could smell your perfume all around the crime scene.
No way.
Why didn't you say this earlier?
I'd been in love with Yuko ever since we worked together. That's why I knew the scent of her perfume the minute I smelled it.
Sometime after the murder, I happened to run into her again. Eventually, we started dating. One day, I brought up the murder, and her face went white. She felt quiet and avoided commenting on anything. That's when I was sure Yuko had been here at the day of the crime.
Well, be.
But I still didn't know exactly what that meant. Or I should say, I didn't want to know what that meant. When I found out Kiryu-san was looking into that old crime, I decided to keep it all a secret. But now, Yuichi Akechi has suffered 6 years for a crime he didn't commit. All because I didn't say anything. It's all my fault. If I had just spoken up, none of this would have happened.
Gee, Kenosha-san. Gee whiz!
さあ、もう言い逃れはできないぜ。
優子さん、今一度尋ねます。あなたが小田さんを殺したんですか？
そうよ。私がやったのよ。
You give a statement that Yuichi Akechi is innocent?
Yes. Akechi-san had nothing to do with the murder.
Yuko, how could you have done such a thing? Was it really just because Oda-san was cheating?
Of course that was what it was about. He said he was going to marry me.
I don't. We don't really need this, but it's fine. We'll autoplay it. I think we got it.
プレゼントを持ってお店に向かったの。もうお店も閉まっている時刻だったから、裏口から入ってロッカールームに向かったわ。でもそこで見たの。
What if they had a whole game
他の女と浮
like
気して
this?
る彼の姿だった。
I mean, obviously, you know, they have like Phoenix Writing and stuff, but I mean, what if it was like all 3D and you could actually like walk around and like gather clues and stuff and talk to people? Like this, like it was like this. Maybe not the fighting. But what if there was like a whole game that was like this, that was 3D and had like really nice cutscenes and it was all voiced? And you had like multiple cases like this? I think there's a lot of this in Judgment and Lost Judgment, because don't you play a... Are you a detective or a PI in that? I think you're a PI, though.
明智さんと宇佐美さんが出て行った後、私はロッカールームの中へ入っていった。小田さんは私の姿を見て、すごいびっくりしたみたいだったけど、浮気がバレたことがわかると、開き直って別れ話を切り出してきたわ。宇佐美と一緒になるつもりだから、別れてくれってね。その言葉を聞いた途端、完全に頭に血が上っちゃって。
Also, here's something I'm wondering.
近くに落ちてた灰皿で、小田さんを殴っていた。
Where's storage
それ
in
か
this
らは
place?
桐生さんが言った通りよ。
Is that one on the
私が
left?
ロッカーにあった制服に
That
着替え
room on the
て、
left?
わざと
Is
裏
that
口の
storage?
前で
No, there's no door
誰
there,
か
though.
が来るのを待っていた。少しして誰かが客席の方からやってきたから、顔を見られないようにして裏口から出て行った。それで部外者の自分には絶対に疑いがかからないだろうって思ったわ。
Honestly, the plan also isn't really taking into account the like the kitchen area either. You'll see. Well, if they get us a good look at it, you'll see.
Several years passed, and I ran into Kenosha-san. We eventually got married. I started selling things as a hobby, and it soon turned into a business. Before I knew it, it grew into a large company. It's been 6 years since that day. My life's been going so well. I can't believe the truth came out now, of all times.
See, it looks like the kitchen goes further back than the desk area. Do you ever think what it felt like for Akachi-san to have to bear these false charges? what it felt like to be knocked down to rock bottom and have his freedom stolen from him these past 6 years? And to think what would have happened if we hadn't revealed the truth just now. How many more years would he have suffered? See, you can see it right there. Look, the desk just goes to that wall, but then there's like a whole, like the kitchen area back behind that counter. That map is a lie. That map is a complete lie. Only the person who took Akechi-san's freedom away can give it back. You need to turn yourself in. Testify in front of a court. Pay for your crimes.
Can I escort you to the station?
Yes.
You go. I'll be right here waiting for you when you get back.
I'm sorry, I'm not coming back. I'm going to jail.
The map is a lie, you guys. The map is a complete lie. Extra, extra, read all about it. Guilty criminal of 6-year-old murder turns herself in. The man originally accused of the crime now stands to be acquitted at a new trial. This is the 20s.
I was wrong about the media. I thought you just went from one person to the next looking for gossip. I didn't think you cared about the people in your articles. I figured you just forgot about them the second they left your pages. But you've been worrying about my brother this whole time. You even proved his innocence. There are decent people in the media. Thank you so much for helping him.
Nozomi-san.
I also have to apologize for the way I treated you. I want to give you a reward for helping me get a retreat trial for my brother.
You don't owe me anything. As much as I hate to admit it, I didn't do anything on this one. Proving your brother's innocence was all the work of Kiryu-san here. The fourth chairman of the Chojo clan, Dragon of Dojima Kiryu. I certainly don't deserve any reward from you.
What are you talking about? You did what a real journalist was supposed to do.
What do you mean?
Sure, you wrote an article saying Akechi was a murderer. But now you've written an article clearing his name. Isn't that the way a real journalist is supposed to resolve things?
Sure, but I won't let this be the end of it. I'll continue to follow the truth until the day I put down my pen. That's my duty as a reporter.
Can I be cheering you on?
There we go. We got the real ending. The true ending. And 200,000 yen. And a bunch of XP. Look, I'm gonna go back in. Look, okay, so here's what they have, right? They have the desk, right? And then they have the door that goes into the back, right? Into the back of the room. And the back room, the back corridor, as they showed, just goes straight to the right there, right? Straight that way, out into the back door. Yes? Where's the kitchen? Where's the kitchen in that map? Look, it goes out. It goes back a lot further than that wall. The kitchen. Lies. Damn lies. That map lied to me. Alright, well, we're done. I know that there's other things left undone, but, to be honest, I don't really care. I'm sorry, lady in the bar who wanted me to follow your husband. I don't really care. I don't really care about the dog. I'm sure you can teach it to turn around or whatever on your own time. Chicken, who's probably in the locker room or in the coin locker. Rot in hell. We're done. Next week we'll play something else, and we won't stream for nearly as long. But I really wanted to just get some of this stuff done. I didn't want to leave the investigation hanging. I didn't want to leave the Reapers hanging. Those were the two important things to me. So until next time, goodbye.